Hey, that new toy smell. This is Damon's Charm from the boards. Thought I'd make a video. I'm usually a better writer than I am video maker, mainly because I don't have good video editing software. But I thought I'd kind of make my own video to show you guys just a quick something. Toy line that I've always been interested in since about 1998, since I've uh, first discovered it and really found out that I had a love for it. Real quick, let me just show y'all. It's the McFarlane's NBA line of toys, and I don't know if a lot of you are familiar with McFarlane. I'm pretty sure that some of y'all are, but McFarlane's known for making some very detailed, very odd action figures, like McFarlane's Evil Prophecy, McFarlane's just stuff that I've seen at random toy stores and bookstores in town. And so I've decided to talk about a certain toy line today, the McFarlane's X NBA. I've chosen four different models that I'm going to show y'all today. It was hard not to choose a bunch of the Dallas Mavericks ones that I own, being a huge Dallas Mavericks fan. But I've been not only a huge sports fan, but I tend to enjoy basketball a lot more than any other sport. It's more fast-paced, and decided, outside of building my Masters of the Universe and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection, I tend to collect a couple of NBA. Usually I don't buy every single one I see because they can be very pricey, but it started out with a 2001 Vince Carter from the Toronto Raptors whenever I started learning to collect them. So I've picked four of my favorite ones from well, not necessarily my favorite players. Some of them I chose because the year that it was made, the players accomplished a certain feat, such as a championship season or whatever. So I feel like, because it was from that year, it might be worth a little bit more. First, I'm going to talk about my personal favorite, the 2002. I don't know if you can see it, the 2002 Jason Kidd, who's now a Dallas Mav, by the way. But the 2002 Jason Kidd, the very first year that he went to the playoffs, I believe it was against was it San Antonio? Man, I don't remember. It's been a while, but it's Jason Kidd is always going to be one of my favorite players. Always has been. One of the best playmakers, and this is just always, this one's right here, was one of the very first ones that I ever owned, and this is always going to hold a special place, in my heart. Another one, actually two that I'd like to show you guys are the '04 Pistons Ben Wallace and the '05 Detroit Pistons Rip Hamilton. I chose the Ben Wallace mainly because this was his Defensive Player of the Year award, and I would also like to point out a very interesting fact. I don't know if you can see it or not, but right there you can see that his little example picture right there has him with the fro, but my figure doesn't come with the fro. It just comes with him whenever he had his braids in. And this was in fact the year that they won the championship, '04. So one of the main reasons, there's two reasons I bought it, because it was, an alternate and he didn't have a fro, and I'm just like, hey, every single one of them have a fro except this one, so I'm gonna get this one. And then I saw that it was, '04, so I'm pretty sure that Ben Wallace is not only Defensive Player of the Year, but championship season with the Pistons was going to be worth something. Plus, if you see, it has the old Pistons logo, which hasn't been used since said season. Rip Hamilton, I chose him because, well, this was his '05 season, the year that they went back to the finals. Rip Hamilton, even though I'm not a huge Pistons fan, I'm a huge Rip Hamilton fan, so I decided, since I was talking about my alternate Ben Wallace, I was going to talk about Rip Hamilton, their championship year. The last one I'd like to talk to you about is probably the best, well, not the best, but probably one of the best power forwards in the league right now, is Carmelo Anthony. This is his 2004 season, even though he was drafted in 2003. He was still a rookie. I mean, I feel like his rookie figure would be worth a lot more, but I could never find it. I did, however, manage to find LeBron James, which, outside of Dallas Mavericks, I'm a huge LeBron James fan. Um, Carmelo Anthony, though, is also one of my favorites from that class. Him, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James are always, they're probably the best from that draft class. I mean, there's a lot of really good players that came from the '03 draft, and Carmelo Anthony was like an instant hit for me just because of his style of play and the fact that he came, the school that he came from and everything, Syracuse, and he was the champion there. But just a lot of these, I would show more, but I didn't want this video to keep going on. I don't know how many of you are interested in the NBA like I am. I mean, I know that there's a sports board, so I'm, if I should post this on the sports board or if I should post this on the toys board. I'm pretty sure I'm going to post this on the review board. But what I'd like to point out is that a lot of these, they're usually in a signature position. Like Jason Kidd looks like he's getting ready to pass the ball, which Jason Kidd's known for getting, being one of the best playmakers of all time, ever in the NBA, and it looks like he's getting ready to lob a massive assist. Since this was from 2003, 2002. No, regardless, he was probably passing it to Kerry Kills or to Kimi Mutombo, whoever was on his team that year. It wasn't nobody really that good, so that team, was a one-man team. Richard Hamilton, of course, looks like he's getting ready to shoot the three-point shot, which he's known for. Another interesting thing about this Richard Hamilton is he has the mask, and it's removable, which I always thought was a very nice little feature, even though I've never opened it, so I can't remove the mask. Honestly, I have no idea why I keep them in the package. I take some of them out, like I take out my Mavericks ones and I display them on top of my shelf. But I like to keep them in the box because I feel like one day, they might be worth a lot of money. But then again, I might just take them out over time and just display them. But I know one thing is that I've never seen a Ben Wallace with the braids, so I have a feeling that this one's worth something. So that's why I keep it in the packaging. Plus, I love that old Pistons logo, and that's one reason why I don't want to remove him. So I don't know if y'all are interested in sports or basketball or not. I just thought a lot of times it's touched on Master of the Universe, Ninja Turtles, Star Wars. A lot of that stuff is touched on. So I thought I'd touch on something, kind of think outside the box, kind of touch something that I find interesting. And no, this isn't a good That New Toy Smell video because I don't have that great video editing software. I don't have a Mac. I use a PC. I'm pretty sure that maybe one day I'd make some great review videos for the toys, but just thought I'd let y'all make a video instead of actually write and show pictures like I usually do. And I know I haven't been on the site in a while, so this is kind of my coming back. So I hope y'all enjoy it.